Hello, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign people. E-Ray Tarana here, master weaver of mystery suspense thrillers, as well as broadcaster of astrology. First, I'd like to thank you for being here with me today, lending me your ears, your eyes, and your time. I know it is valuable. Therefore, I will be sharing valuable information with you that will help you navigate the week's upcoming challenges. Take advantage of the opportunities and assistance aspecting you, and you'll even be able to look forward to the blessings coming your way. Now, knowing your chart is essential to predictions, guys. If you need a chart analyzed or you require a tarot reading, call me. Hit me up on Facebook Messenger or message me at mentalchattermusings@gmail.com. Now, I implore you to watch your sun, moon, and rising sign video as it paints a more clear picture of what you'll be dealing with this week. This month's newsletter honors creative genius Shonda Whitaker and her most recent novel, Role Play. I implore you to dive into the audiobook, the ebook, or even the paperback version of this Essence best-selling author's novel, Role Play. And don't forget to stay tuned to Mental Chatter Musings book giveaway of the month. Several lucky readers will have an opportunity to win these books you see here displayed before you. Role Play by Shonda Whitaker, Deadliest Intuition by myself, and Never Again No More by author Untamed. Be sure to read and review. It is the bookish thing to do. And also, the newsletter, the current new newsletter with the monthly astrology, is out on my timeline today. Look inside, check out the sneak peeks of Role Play, and that way, there's two in there actually, two sneak peeks. One you can listen to, and one you can actually read. Okay, so she put a bonus in there for you. Now, around today, or around this week, we have LaShira Lee chatting it up with Aubrey Penn tomorrow on Cool Conversations at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll post it on my timeline to remind you guys. Diane will be back next week with Ty Marshall on Diamond's World. But this week you can also check out Freestyle Friday with the Facebook group I See You Reading and Chatting. It's where authors give you their impromptu freestyles according to a subject of the lady's choosing. If you'd like a chance to participate in Freestyle Friday, please don't hesitate to contact Ebony Evans, the president of I See You Reading and Chatting Book Club. Okay? Now, without any further ado, let's get into it. This week, the sun is in Mercury. The sun and Mercury, are moving conjunct through Leo. For many, there's healing aspected this week. So let's talk about it. If you have any placements within 3 degrees of the degree that I mentioned, then you know these energies will affect you more strongly. They'll hit you more heavily. On Sunday, Leo, the sun is in Leo at 9 degrees. So if you're out and about, it's prompting you not to road rage, not to have, no rush driving. You need to just be very mindful while you're traveling and be careful. Check your tires, make sure everything is okay. On the upside of things, this is a day where someone can pay it forward for you. If you have any placements in Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, I would even say Libra or Gemini, someone could pay it forward for you, in those areas. They could bring you a blessing or some assistance, some opportunity, okay? And just to look at it, if it's a blessing you're going to receive, it'll be through a relationship you already harbor, and they'll be sending you a blessing, a goal you're trying to maybe even accomplish, maybe even, a relationship just helps you, like a friend helps you with some type of communication, bringing some communication your way, saying something about you and boosting you up, something with your networks of people, someone that you have a relationship with, a friend, is going to do something for you, or maybe you feel like doing something for them. So that's aspecting on Sunday. But on Monday, August the 2nd, the sun is in Leo at 10 degrees. If you have any placements between 7 and 13, that's a day you don't want to overdo it, especially with your relationships and career or home and family. Don't let someone peer pressure you into doing something that you don't want to do, period. Focus on your higher aspirations. If you have things to do, handle what you have to do as far as romance, creative endeavors, and children especially. Okay? Now, I would say, also on Monday, while you have that in focus, Juno is moving forward in Sagittarius at 8 degrees. So it's moving forward in your sector of goals, friends, social groups, and things like that. So things that you nurtured and that were going great, and then suddenly, boom, they experienced a bit of upheaval due to the ill intent of another, slanderers, irresponsibility, saboteurs, or, any of those things. You can see a reprieve is the point. Especially with Chiron trining Aries in your area of communication, siblings, short distance travel, your networks of people. It could have something, you have to be ready for unexpected changes or new dynamics to influence your situations, because you could get a blessing in the way of communication through your siblings as far as goals you're trying to accomplish. They could really show up for you. You could also receive some type of assistance through a relationship you have in career, or even a relationship you have with a lover or a child. They could be bringing you assistance, or bringing you an opportunity, or illuminating an opportunity to you, or a partnership to you, as far as your education and skills, as far as what you think and preach, as far as long distance travel. You might get an opportunity to travel with a child, with a lover, with your family, or with someone that you hold a creative endeavor with. Okay, so that's aspecting you as well. All of that goodness can come into you. Now, you've already been experiencing, because of that south node there in your sector of goals, you've already been experiencing some things with finances, maybe illusions or delusions in finances. So you got to watch out for those illusions and delusions in finances that you might be experiencing, and don't go overboard trying to do what you want to do that's low vibe, and overdo it. Now, you have luck in the area, not luck, but you have Venus aspecting your area of shared finances. So a goal that you've been waiting to come in, that wasn't coming in, that was stagnant, it could come in now, especially if it has to do with shared finances, because Venus is here. If it has to do with things you're passionate about, endings, new beginnings, that could come in for you, okay? And at the same time, now, this is not a single transit, all of that stuff I told you, because Juno has to move through Sagittarius. Right now, it's only aspecting the people between 5 and I would say 11 degrees, because it's at 8 degrees, but it's going to move on from there, and it's going to get to you, and then you'll have these blessings. But on Monday, only, you want to take in consideration on Monday that Uranus in Taurus is trining Venus in Virgo at 14 degrees. If you have any places between 11 and 7 degrees of Taurus or Virgo, this is going to aspect you heavily. And Capricorn too, I would say. So behind the scenes in home and family, you have this money aspect and these shared finances, these endings, these new beginnings coming to you to help home and family, or through home and family, or you might even be moving, or any of those things. Shockingly, you have this aspect in you if you have these placements on Monday. On Tuesday, the 3rd, the sun is in Leo at 11 degrees. So if you have any placements between 8 and I would say 14 degrees, it's highlighting fortune for you to or through women of influence or prestige. A blessing could be awarded to you through a woman or some feminine energy. And that blessing could likely have to do with a goal you've been trying to accomplish. It could be communicated to you. It could have to do with your networks of people. But while you have this coming, and even more so on Wednesday, because Leo is at 12 degrees, aspecting those with placements between 9 and 15 degrees. Okay, so it's telling you that your hard work and determination can prove fruitful for you. You could be successful, but you're going to get some dirty looks and some negative vibes. You're going to have to be forthright and humble as not to fuel the flames, because things can get out of hand, especially with Uranus and Taurus squaring this angle. Okay, shocking lies could be spread about you. People could be poisoning your reputation. Even worse, somebody could be trying to poison you too, depending on your aspects, because you have to think some people are in situations where they're dealing with things like that. Okay, so Be mindful of that coming your way. If you have anything that you really need to worry about, it's going to be probably in career. Somebody gossiping about you, lying about you in a home-based business, or even in home and family. Shockingly, it'll shock you who's doing it to you in home and family. If you find out this week, which you just might. But spreading lies about you, it's just, people are crazy. Now on Thursday, August the 5th, the sun is in Leo at 13 degrees. So if you have any aspects between 10 and 16, this is a day you might feel like taking the easy way out. The energies just aren't supporting for you to just be, running all over the place. Some may feel like laying around or taking the easy way out. If you have a lot to get done and you're committed to staying on task, you're going to need to make a conscious effort to do so. Play some music, get you some energy smoothie or something to get you going so that you can get things accomplished. Write it down, say your affirmations, whatever works for you. On Friday, the 6th, the sun is in Leo at 14 degrees. So if you have any aspects between 11 and 17, it's a great day for those who are looking to contribute to the good and advancement of their fellow man in some way. So someone might do this for you. At the very least, your work is successful and it feels fulfilling. It's a social day. It's a fun day. If you get any opportunities, take advantage of those, because they would have to do with the romance, creative endeavors, or children. And it's pushing towards your North Node, whether you're traveling, whether it's just something you submitted, what you think and preaching in creativity. It's aspecting you opportunities and assistance too. Now on Saturday, the sun is in August. On Saturday, August the 7th, the sun is in Leo at 15 degrees. It's aspecting those between 12 and 18 degrees. Don't fall into your negative impulses. Don't get in your own way. Don't retaliate. Don't play tit for tat. You could find out that someone you counted on is dishonest, or they can't be counted on. Or you could find out that they lied to you, or they lied about you. It could be uncovered on Saturday. Don't let it put you in a state of jumping and reacting without thinking. Let them deal with the karma that they're going to have to deal with, because believe you me, they'll have to deal with it. Okay? Now let's talk about your cards for the week. Now, first of all, permeating your whole reading is some type of opportunity being aspected to you. It's a 4 of Cups. So it's something you don't want. Something is being offered to you and you got to think about it. You don't want it. Okay? Or it's not good enough for you. Or the monotony has set in a relationship that you're in right now. The honeymoon phase is over. Bonds are fizzling out. And you need to know that long-lasting relationships are built on firm foundation. So remember that. Now, at the same time, you have this King of Swords asking you. I'm sure this is asking you to do this because you're an Aquarius. Okay, and this represents Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And it talks about clear thinking, intellect, using your logic, using strategy. Okay, you got to strategize, and you're strategizing over the Page of Swords. Some new advice coming to you, some mentor coming to you, even if it's not a mentor, just somebody coming and giving you some advice, giving you some news, telling you something. It could be someone from the past coming in, giving you this offer, telling you something, but it represents several things to pay attention to. You need to keep your wits about you in this situation. Strategize as to what is being told to you. Okay? Now, along with that, you also have you feel some type of being left out in the cold. You've gone through a situation where you were left out in the cold by an emperor. It could be an Aries person, or it could just be somebody who is an authority, okay? One of your authority figures, and you feel left out in the cold by them, shockingly, okay? In addition to that, you could have felt left out in the cold by this authority or this emperor, and it shocked you, it surprised you, it came out of nowhere, or maybe this is happening. Okay, so you could even hear shocking news about this emperor, this emperor person, or this old-fashioned male figure, who lends advice, or it could just be an Aries. You could feel left out in the cold by an Aries, or you could just hear something shocking about somebody, and it kind of just really throws you back, and it the relationship crumbles basically. Okay, because it's going from feeling left out in the cold to something shocking coming or something crumbling and ending. Okay, now you also have some type of fight you've been through. You've been through some type of, and this is a fight you already had. You know, something you were already struggling for, some type of loss you already felt, some type of tension and strife or wanting to win at all costs, the conflict you've already gone through. Now you're manifesting your Ace of Pentacles, which means because of after these fights and things, now you have manifested this new job, this new opportunity, this new prosperity. It could be financial gain. It's a gift or a prize. It's not earned income, but it's coming to you, and it's a wish fulfillment. It's a wish come true because you got the Nine of Cups aspecting what it is, you know, clarifying to me what it is. And that's a dream come true. That's a wish fulfillment. The Nine of Cups is happiness. It's good health. It's good news. It's emotional and financial security. That is what is aspecting you this week. Now, your final cards that are aspecting you this week are celebrations in the home for you to keep hope, or some news is going to come in from a page, whether it's in the mail, whether it's an email, whether it's a call. It's going to come in and it's going to give you hope as to your home, as to celebrations in the home, as to it's as to the Four of Wands. So it's either as to some type of celebrations in the home, or it's as to some type of satisfaction or positive results that you were looking for. Some news is going to come in and it's going to give you hope as to where, you know, what you want and where you're trying to go. Okay, but the page is young. You have several things to pay attention to. Keep your wits about you. Don't just take their word for it. It's flighty. It loves to gossip. So make sure you check the facts, okay, before you move forward on somebody else's word. All right, Aquarius? That's what's aspecting you. God bless you. And check the facts this week, guys. Check the facts this week and accept endings. Bye now.